Now, today's guest has had quite the career, but these days you'll find Sally Lindsay solving crimes in the south of France, in character, of course. Well, here to tell us all about her new series of the Madame Blanc Mysteries, please welcome Sally Lindsay.
I know you're coming back to me.
You've got to practice the Jay McDonald wave, which is Carol will demonstrate.
One, I remember it.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
I think I was on then, wasn't I?
Yeah, you definitely were.
10 years ago.
10 years.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
But listen, what a stroke of genius to come up with the idea for a new show that's in the south of France.
Oh. I know.
I mean,
but I was filming a drama called Cold Call, and really loved it, don't get me wrong, but I was in a car park in a rainy Manchester. I love Manchester, but it's raining in a car park, and I just thought, there's got to be something better than that. and I was watching Escape to the Chateau at the time, and I've always been obsessed with antiques, so I sort of had a little bit of an idea, thinking, well, everybody likes antiques, everybody loves this programme. How can I come up with an idea?
So
and years ago, I don't, she's still around at the moment, but Jan, she's amazing. She's an antiques dealer, and she pundits on a lot of shows. And we met her on holiday about 5 years ago, and I couldn't believe this really brilliant, normal, fantastic woman. She's got grandkids. She's dead normal, but an absolute genius with antiques. And I remember thinking, oh, you're an amazing character. You know, you're brilliant. And then it all just came together, and I wrote a treatment, and then, unbelievably, like nothing else I've ever written, it got commissioned straight away. Wow. And then we had that little pandemic, I don't know if you remember.
Oh, yeah.
Ancient history, Sally.
Yeah, we don't talk about that, but I didn't film it in the pandemic, which was mad. But, yeah, so that's what happened. That's how it happened.
How long were you down wherever you were filming it?
So we actually filmed it. It's all right, it's not a secret. We actually... we film it when the pandemic...
the village that you called is a made-up
It's called
name.
Saint-Victoire.
Saint-Victoire.
Saint-Victoire, it's in my head. Everything's in my head, and I created it, and I write it with my amazing writing partner, Sue Vincent, who plays Gloria on the show. And so we go into this imaginary town, because Jan said that what happens is, in Europe, people swap all they call it junk, because what's fashionable in Britain is not fashionable in Italy. Yeah. So they swap all their stuff, and there's these little towns in the south of France with, like, all swapping the stuff and all drinking, they're all international, it's all brilliant. I thought, oh, wow, I want to go there. Yeah. So I made one up. And that's where we live. We're in Saint-Victoire, and that's where we work and where all the murders happen.
I actually live there.
You live in Saint-Victoire?
I live in the south of France, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
And did you live near those villages?
Yeah, loads of them.
It's true, isn't it?
It is true.
I thought you were going to say I live in the south of France and I'm an antique.
I didn't know you lived there now.
Yeah, no, I do, yeah. That's what I was asking you about, whether the village was
so
real.
I set it near Brits Airport. It's in my head, obviously, but it's just set there, because that's where all those villages are, which you know.
Anyway, enough about me.
Anyway, sorry,
where does the murder come into it, then?
Murder mystery. Well, what happens, the first episode, I've always been obsessed with murder mysteries, to be honest. I've always loved Agatha Christie, Conan Doyle, Miss Marple. And,
is there murder in every single episode?
Not in every one, but most of them.
Yeah.
And,
something to look forward to.
Yeah. Nice ones, though. And basically, the first episode is she's got this amazing little antique shop up in the northwest. Married to this younger man, lovely, massively in love.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Well, actually, what happens? He's driving to this south of France town, and he's doing it. She likes to stay at home in an antique shop. Anyway, he has a car crash on the way back and dies, but she finds out that he's actually been living a double life. She's lost everything, and he's got another lady. And so, yeah, in this little town in the south of France. So, also, the big thing is he was bringing a very expensive ring back to her, and the ring's gone. So that's my first episode of the first series, which you can catch up on my 5 years.
It's been recommissioned.
With the camera. So this is the second series.
Have you found the ring?
We found the ring, yeah.
Great.
And at the end of the first things, but we found the ring,
Don't give it away.
I know. Well, the next episode is Channel 5 at 9 o'clock next Thursday night, just so people can catch up with that. But the name of it, Madame Blanc, has got significance for you, hasn't it?
Yes, so Jean White. So my married name, if I would have had one, because I don't believe in that, would have been Mrs. White.
But you are married, though, aren't you?
I am married, yeah, but I would, the boys have got Steve's name, but... so I decided to call myself Mrs. White on screen. just as an homage to my husband.
Did he notice? You know what husbands are like.
Well, Steve does the music for the show.
Oh, lovely.
So his band do all the music and they do the theme tunes, they do all the... So it's all bespoke music for the show, and it's a proper family affair. It really is. But we have lots of... And Stevie Edge, who plays my other half in it, we met on Phoenix Nights 25 years ago, so it's proper old mates, isn't it? That's the best ones, aren't they?
Oh, that's the best
dramas.
Best jobs when you're
So we haven't, you know, and then there's Robin and Sue, and it's just amazing.
It's your 10th anniversary this year.
Your researcher had to tell me.
Oh, all right.
Are you now panicking? Well, Steve can do the music.
Yeah. You're 50 next year. You're 50 this year, and it's your 10th anniversary. I went, is it? I knew the 50 bit. And I was
You're
like,
50
thanks.
this year?
This year, yeah, mate.
What are you doing?
I've not even thought about it.
Because you only just found out.
Yeah. I found out. I keep thinking I'm 42. No, you're not, Sally. You're not 42.
So you just not an anniversary... I mean, to be honest,
No,
I
I'm
can't
terrible.
remember exactly how long I've been with Ian. I know it's round about 30 years, but I couldn't give you...
We've been
some
together
people
20
can...
years now.
Oh,
Yeah.
God,
20 years.
But some people can give you a day and...
Oh, no. No, not at all. It's what you're doing in those 20 years, though, isn't it? That's the most important bit. But yeah.
And when you were last a loose woman, your twins were only 2, weren't they?
They're 12 now, and they
12
hate me.
now.
We're getting into that bit where they go, no, they don't. I love them. They go, I love you, Mum. Towards the end of the day, they go, oh, they're still there somewhere. You know, they hug at me.
And you unashamedly bring them up as feminists.
Absolutely. No, I've always said this. I think, you know, we're told as girls to not wear short skirts, to not walk at night. But nobody ever tells their boys.
Yeah.
You know, that's why is it the girls' responsibility? And I've definitely brought my children up to be the children, my boys, to be absolute feminists and to respect their women massively. I mean, we have it in the house. I think it comes from the home. But I'm like a loose woman again, aren't I?
I was going to say,
Unfortunately, Sally, you are going to remember the loose woman wind-up, which is currently happening right now. I'm really sorry. We are out of time. Sally, Lindsay, everyone.